You're studying from him, you're learning from him. 30 minutes prior, he starts a topic, a conversation on bond chat that is an amazing eye opener most of the times. So that gives you a different perception. It changes your mindset. It gives you new knowledge that you probably wouldn't have gathered from anywhere else. So when you get the code, you copy the code, you open up your DST Exchange account, you paste the code in your account, and then you hit confirm and you wait for the trade to go and be completed. You have 20 minutes to log into your DST Exchange account and go to futures, invited me, paste the code, hit the confirm button, and that's it. You check the position order and then wait for the trade to be executed after 20 minutes. The bonus signals that you get when you start your journey with BG as a welcome bonus, or when you refer someone to BG as your thank you bonus, right? So your bonus signals are codeless. You have to claim them at a particular time that is shared with you, depending upon which server and which time zone you are executing your trades. The times are different for different countries. So when you have a bonus signal, you go in, you claim your bonus signal, you hit confirm, you claim the amount. Let's say if I had a $5 bonus signal, then I have to claim that $5. If I have a $500 bonus signal, then I have to claim the $500 bonus signal. So once that is done, then of course the money, the profit goes back into your trade account. Now, what if, the big what if, the trade fails? So if the trade fails, the company has a fail-safe here. They have a warranty that kicks in, which is a 5-stage recovery, which means that if the first trade that was 1% of the asset was a loss, that means we lost the principal. Then Dr. Beard will execute a recovery code. We go and pick that up. We execute the recovery code in our exchange account. That recovery code will pull 3% and will give us the recovery of the principal that we lost and make a profit on top of it. So in almost 13 months, I have personally experienced 2 failed signals last year. And both of them were recovered in phase 2. And I made larger amount of profits on both the recovery codes. And they're not only me who has experienced that, my entire organization experienced it. And everybody here who is a BG member has made profits every day. Now, are you ready to create wealth? Because there's a difference between generating income and creating wealth for legacy purposes. So let's look at the difference between 2 codes versus 3 codes. Every member of BG Wealth Sharing in over 100 countries is going to get 2 codes per day. The rest of the signals are earned signals, whether they are your bonus signals or whether they are your third permanent signal. Now, with 2 codes per day, you can see 1.3% daily compounding on your trade account. And with 3 signals per day, you're going to earn 1.8% minimum on your trade account. How do you get third signal? You have to follow this structure, and your starting principal investment amount has to be 500 USDT or higher. And the 30 people that will help you qualify for the third permanent signal also have to have a minimum 500 USDT initial investment to be able for you to qualify and unlock your third permanent signal. So the rule is 5 who bring in 5. So imagine on the team manager name, you see your name here. You sponsored 5 people. They all started with 500 USDT. So did you. Then every member is a level 1. That means they brought in 5 members too. And every member has to be doing 2 codes per day. If one of the member did not start with 500, you won't qualify. If one of the members is not doing their 2 codes per day every day for 30 days, you're not going to qualify. So what did I say? An active investor is somebody who does 2 codes per day, right? Because we are investors first, referrers second. That is what we are supposed to be doing here, 2 codes per day. One of the most important topic is withdrawal process. A lot of people think that there are no withdrawals happening. That's not true. That is not accurate. We withdraw every day. And there are a lot of people who are withdrawing every day. I don't withdraw every day because I love to do my 1.3% daily compounding. Now, DST Exchange is a business as well. They charge 12% withdrawal handling fees on every withdrawal. You have to have 35 USDT minimum in your exchange wallet to be able to initiate a withdrawal. Now, the trade wallet funds, when you're transferring the funds, make sure that your trade volume has been doubled so that your account is free, the trade account, to transfer funds from trade to exchange. If it is not open yet, it will have a pop-up window and it'll tell you how much more money is required for the trade volume to be fulfilled. Then you don't have the early 20% withdrawal penalty. If you are in an emergency need and you really need the money, you can withdraw and you will end up paying 32%, which is 20% early penalty to move the money from trade to exchange. And then from exchange out for withdrawal is 12%. So just be mindful that if you can give yourself about 60 days to double your investment, and then you can be totally risk-free. Now, if you are going to withdraw the first time, you have to make sure that you understand the withdrawal process. If you got referral rewards, your rank rewards or dividends, and you keep adding those to the trade wallet, that amount also has to double through trading, but there is no two wallets. The minute you are going to add money to the trade account, it locks the funds in the way that, okay, if you want to move it, sure you can, but you will have to pay the 20% penalty. Okay, so just be careful. If you are not sure that your trade wallet is open or not, always test with $1. Transfer $1 from your trade account to your exchange and see what happens. Because if you accidentally confirmed paying 20%, it will only charge 20 cents. So that's a good business tip to actually understand. If this is going to be your first withdrawal, there is a soft KYC required. First and foremost, your account has to be verified, both basic verification and advanced verification. Your withdrawal wallets have to be bound. Then when you initiate your withdrawal, you have to hold your ID, whether you used a passport, whether you used a government issued ID, whether you used your driver license, whatever, a photo ID that you use to do your KYC. You have to hold that and you have to take a selfie and send it to Miss Elena to verify that you are the account owner, and then your funds will be released. This added safety is for your safety, and please abide by these rules because they are there for your safety, your account safety, and making sure that your account is safe, because they are the ones who are going to guarantee the safety of the funds. So if they have added layers of security for manual processing, please be patient and they will take care of that. Now, are you ready to create your BG story? That's one of my favorite questions, because as you create your BG story, that story becomes the power that drives you. That story becomes your amazing guide. That story, that experience gives you the boost and the motivation that you get every day to show up on Zoom calls, on bond chats, for your team members, on the phone calls, or on your private groups, whatever you do. That is what creates. My BG story started with 200 USDT. And today I'm super excited to be one of the level 7 leaders. We have over 225 level 7 leaders. So imagine every level 7 leader is making minimum 30,000 a month. How much money that BG World Sharing is giving to the senior leaders on a monthly basis? Do the math. Yeah. It is very powerful. And as you grow your account, as you do your rank achievements, you can either take that money out. For example, if you referred someone with 1,000 USDT, you got 100 USDT as a reward. You don't have to wait for that 100 to double. You can withdraw that money immediately. If I got 11,630 as my dividend payout yesterday, that money is not locked. I can withdraw that anytime I want to, but I didn't have the need to. So I just put it in my trade account and I'm going to let it double. I'm going to let my money make more money. Isn't that amazing? So with 2 codes per day, you are going to about 50% increase your trade account. So I'm going to show you something else now. Remember, I told you that I would like to share my compounding calculator today. And if you don't know what a compounding calculator is, there is a link that Miss Yolanda has also shared in the chat. Please take that link and save it somewhere. So let's do some numbers here. Now, when you open up this compounding calculator, this is the daily compound interest, not the compound interest, not the simple interest, but the daily compound interest. I'm going to put in, let's say 1,000 USDT. Somebody's deciding to start their journey with a 1.3% daily interest. I'm going to click no and include Saturday and Sunday. Because it says include all days of the week, I said no, because they're not calculating the Saturday and Sunday. Then I'm going to just add here, let's say 60, because what did I say? This is a platform where you can double your investment in under 60 days. So 1,000 start, no referral here. This is only strictly doing your trades every day of the week for the entire month and every month. So what will happen in 60 days? Let's see. So in 60 days at 1.3%, your 1,000 will become 2,170.53. Let's say hypothetically, hypothetically, you were busy, you didn't know what was going on, you missed a trade here and there, you didn't include your bonus signals, blah, 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 whatever excuses, right? It still doubles at a 1.2%. Now, this is assuming that you are not going to miss the trades and you are going to continue. Now, let's see what happens in 12 months with this 1,000 USDT, and assuming that you are not going to miss any trades. What will 1,000 USDT do for you in 12 months? Your 1,000 investment, where you are taking charge and responsibility of doing your daily trades, 2 codes per day, will be over 100,000 USDT. Now let's assume that you doubled your investment, right? So this 1,000 became 2,000 in 60 days. So you were determined, you're going to experiment, you're going to go learn, you're going to see how the platform works. And in 2 months, you gained the confidence and you also started referring and you got your third permanent signal. Let's say you took 90 days. I'm just going to say, okay, 5,000, 90 days. And now you are ready and you have the third permanent signal. What did I say the third permanent signal will give you? 1.8% daily, right? So let's say you took 90 days to get familiar with the program. You gained clarity. You understood how the system works. You were committed to doing your trades, and then you started building and got your third signal in first 90 days. And you also have a trade account of, let's say, 5,000, okay? At 1.8% with 3 codes per day, this 5,000 is going to be $3.3 million. Is that good money to retire on? Think about it. So my homework for everyone, my encouragement to everyone would be go play with some numbers and see what is your start. You want to start with 500 and you want to do 1.3% daily. What would that be for you? 55,000. If you want to say, oh, okay, I want to start with 5,000 and I want to do 2 codes per day, what would that look like? Well, that's $500,000. This is your vision. This is your ability. This is your understanding. What is it that you want to create with BG Wealth Sharing? If you want to start with 100, be my guest. Not a problem. But you won't have the benefits or the qualifications of a qualified member. A qualified member in BG Wealth Sharing is 300 USDT start. And if you see yourself in the future making 1.8% or 1.9% daily with 3 codes, I highly recommend that you consider starting 500 USDT. Now, I'm not going to encourage anyone. This is totally up to you, right? How you start your investment journey. How do you see yourself making money in here with daily trades, daily codes, or referral bonuses? It's totally up to you, however you choose to begin your journey. So this was it. Now I want to invite a few people to see if they are here, if I know them. Let's see. For some testimonials. I see Johnny here. Johnny, if you can, if you're available, if you will please raise your hand so that I can make you co-host if you are available to do your testimony. Johnny from Australia, Johnny DeMoss. Let's see. There is another Johnny in here. I don't know if Johnny is available or not. But anyways, thank you so much. Miss Yolanda, if you are available to give your testimonial, that will be fantastic. If my co-host, other leaders, level 7 and above leaders or level 5 and above leaders are here, please raise your hand so that I can acknowledge you. Miss Yolanda, please come and share your testimonial.
Hello. Yes, I have been in BG since June of last year, and I have had a great experience. It's been a long journey. I just made level 3 last night, and I am very excited about it. And it is not for everybody to understand it right away. It takes time. You all have to listen to this 2 or 3 times before you actually pull in the full understanding of what BG is about and what it can do for you. You heard Gagan herself say that she took 5 to 6 months before she actually brought in one person because she wanted to make sure she understood everything. And I didn't have to do that. Our leaders brought us in, the leaders above me brought us in. I trusted them. I trusted her. I met her several years ago, a couple of years ago, and I just knew that this was an opportunity I didn't want to miss out on. I have to say I am a risk taker. I have no problem putting myself out there and figuring out what is the next best thing for me because I'm trying to change my family's life. You all have to do the same thing and you have to decide if this is for you. Again, we had our first annual conference in November. I went with the Gagan. It was a great experience. People from all over the world came to see Gagan because of them having their lives changed because of her doing the presentations and Professor Stevens actually having this opportunity for us to be able to take advantage of. I've never seen anything like this. This is new. Nobody else is doing this and people are making money. We went to Canada a couple of weeks ago and we had a great time. The people were wonderful. The food was great. Questions were asked, concerns were asked. And this is just part of what happens when you're building an organization like this that nobody understands what's happening. And when I have to say, my team have been made a believer. Once they join and they start seeing the compensation plan and the calculator is a winner. We show them the calculator and they're like, really? And so I really am happy that this opportunity is for so many people. If you are new, please look at this recording again when it's sent out. Ask your person who brought this to you and definitely listen to it 2 or 3 times. Write down your questions if you don't understand something, because we definitely want to make sure that everybody understands what's happening. So you all have a good night and welcome to BG.
Thank you so much, Miss Yolanda. Thank you we appreciate you for that. I am going to end this training, this meeting, this compensation plan presentation here. I appreciate each and every one who is here, who has been able to participate and be here for the evening. Thank you for taking your evening. A special thank you to all the guests who've been here. I hope this made sense to you. I hope you will have some questions for the person who's invited you. I hope you have learned something new today through the presentation. I really appreciate you, and I sincerely hope and pray that you will be able to consider the new knowledge that you've gained and you have been able to ask some questions back from the person who invited you. Thank you so much. I'm going to stop the presentation here. great night. Have a fantastic evening. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye now.
Recording stopped.
All right, let's see if I can stop the live stream as well. All right. Fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you, people, for being here. I've got a few more minutes. We will take the AMA session. I am not on live stream. Perfect. So I think a lot of people would like to.
Recording in progress.
All right, people, welcome back to the Ask Me Anything question answer session with Gagan Sarkaria. Today is January 20th, 2026. So thank you for being here. Still, there are people here who have questions, who would like to ask some questions. If you have some questions, I am going to take them now. Hi, Dallas. Oh my gosh. It is amazing to see you. All right, I'm going to request Dallas. Hi, Dallas.
Hello, how you doing, Gagan?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm very happy. And but I did have a question. I don't want to take up too much of your time. When someone that is one of your five directs and they leave BG, what happens to the people that are directly underneath them?
Okay, so you still get the organizational volume from them, but
Mm-hmm.
as your five directs, they're not, now you don't have five directs. So you have to have the fifth direct to be, let's say level 1 or level 5 or whatever your rank is. You have to have another level 1 or above. So you have to go sponsor more people.
Mm-hmm.
But they
Okay.
don't. So when that position is empty, it stays empty on your org chart, which you can
Mm-hmm.
ask from Elena. So you don't get like, oh, the person who's on your second tier, they will now be pushed over. No, that won't happen. But the organization volume stays. You do get the credit for the team that you built. But if the person left, they left, anything could happen. But I don't know why people leave or why they empty their accounts. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. All right, thank you. I'm going to take Martha, device name Martha Brock.
Thank you so much, and thanks for your presentation. This is my first time being in front of your presentation live, but I was there with you and Dr. Beard, the professor, along with another young lady from Asia. And I got to tell you, I was so excited when I saw you and heard your testimony and her testimony. I immediately joined right after that. And my immediate person just went to a level 4. And I'm looking to go to a level 7. And I'm so excited. Believe it or not, my account, I put in $1,000 on November 30th. And it's grown to $2,600 as of today. This is real, guys, and I know I'm so emotional, but I've been poor all of my life. And this is the one way for me to be able to make a difference in my life as well as my family's life. And I just want to thank you. And I'm moving forward, and I thank you for your presentation. You were so awesome. Awesome, awesome. I love it.
Thank you so much, Martha. Congratulations for your determination. Thank you for your decision. We make this choice initially only for ourselves, I think. But as we grow and as we are able to bring in our vision in alignment with BG's mission, and Dr. Beard's mission is to remove poverty from planet. When we align ourselves to that, I think that's where everything starts to shift. Everything starts to improve. Everything starts to become different for us. And I think that brings a lot of amazing growth, not only to our trade accounts, but also to our internal spiritual accounts. It's like we keep adding more prosperity bonuses to ourselves, as we learn, BG. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Next, I'm going to take Samuel, device name Samuel. Requesting to unmute you. Device name Samuel. Do you have a question? He's not able to unmute. Okay.
Hi, sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you, Samuel?
Yes, tremendous. I did not get everything. I came on late.
Okay.
And can I get this pre-recorded info?
Yes, you can. Are you a guest?
I'm just a guest. And another question.
Sure.
Suppose you just want to come on without bringing anyone. You just come under someone. How would that work?
I didn't understand your question. Can you
If
please
you
repeat?
want to just come in single, you don't bring anyone. Can that work?
Yes, of course you can start your journey as an investor first, learn the system, and then go from there. I will tell you my personal experience that I also was a passive investor and not interested in the compensation plan or the referral side of things until I had a light bulb moment. And I thought, okay, I need to go learn how this works. And then I started building an organization after 6 months. So yes, the short answer to your question, BG Wealth Sharing is not a passive income investment opportunity. You have to be an active investor, meaning you have to execute your own daily trades to make money. Nobody's going to do trades for you. They will give you the signal, and if you don't execute that, you won't make money. Now, if you can commit to learning and doing your 2 trades per day, you will be fine.
Yeah, and so you do not have to bring on anyone else with you. That's what the question marks.
Eventually, Samuel, you will be required to refer because the question will become, let's say whatever investment you choose to start, if you choose to start and you double it and then you quadruple it and then you make more money and you're withdrawing it, why would you not share it with someone? That would be my question. And only time will answer that question because I don't think you can answer that question yet.
No, well, some people are like skeptical. So if I comes in and doing certain things, then you can look at it later. But I just ask a question if I just want to come in as a single without bringing on any other investors.
Came in late, so my story was that I did not refer anyone till 4 months. And then the second person I referred was after 6 months.
Yeah, but what did you be able to gain in those 4 months?
So yes, I did gain a lot and quadrupled and then withdrawal. And then I sponsored one person and I'm like, you know what? I need to go learn how does this really work? So yes, you are required to create your own story and then do it at your own pace. Yes. And
all right, thank you.
You're welcome. The recording that I just did for the plan presentation is on the YouTube channel, but we will also share the link. If you can look at the chat, you will find the YouTube channel. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. The next one I'm going to take is Jeremy Foster. Device name, Jeremy Foster. I'm going to, where did it go? Oh, I don't know where they go. Ryan Cook. Device name, Vancouver. How can I help?
Hi, Gagan.
Hello.
It was very nice. I know you probably don't remember me. I actually spoke to you on the Zoom call when you joined our Christmas party here in Vancouver. I'm the one who set that up with Professor Beard.
Oh, great.
So thank you for joining that. That was awesome. I have a question for you.
Sure.
I've actually made it to level 2. I'm already halfway to level 3. I've talked to Professor Beard, and he said send Elena the video. I want to go for the senior investment advisor. And actually that's why I joined you tonight. I wanted to see your presentation because I keep doing mine. I've been doing mine now for several months. The recording he wants us to send is, I guess, either it's just a presentation is all that Elena has said. What would be better? I can do the live ones, or I can record it because we have our office now in Vancouver. So we actually have the permanent office there, so I could record it there, where I'm doing it every twice a week now. Or I can do it over Zoom like this, because I've got the whole studio production stuff here in my office here. What and how can I improve it? What can I do to make it better? What can I do? I'm using yours as an example to start. I've also got Karen Stoyle, and hers and all, and I'm trying to put it all together, and
Okay, so
I need advice.
thank you. Thank you for being here. Uh, for the senior investment advisor position, the application to be considered requires you to send a video where you are demonstrating your knowledge and understanding of BG's philosophy in a presentation, right? Uh, if you can record it in your office doing a live where you have audience and somebody's recording it, or you put it on a tripod
Yeah, that's
with a
not a problem.
right? If you can do that, I think, Ryan, that would be more interesting because sometimes on Zoom, all you see is this, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But when you are live in front of an audience, the energy is very different. Your charisma is different. Your non-verbal language is different. So I think you should record both, and then you get to decide which one you are comfortable sending, or send both and let him pick, right? Because the video you're going to submit is not going to be the final video. That is just the beginning part. That will get your foot into the door, and then the more presentation. I mean, congratulations for having a BG office in Vancouver side. That is a great way to launch yourself. The more you do these, and if you're going to do live presentations and meetings, the better you're going to get at it, right? So once you get into the group and you are learning the curriculum, the weekly, studies that you have to do, you will do those depending upon how you want to do it. You want to do it live in the office, or you want to do it on the Zoom. I don't have the office to go to. I've always built my businesses, for the last 15 years online. So
that
yeah.
Christmas party you saw, we have had 50 people there just that night.
Correct.
We
Yes.
actually usually have 20 to 25 people each time, so I could.
Yeah. So I think just record that. I think that will be more powerful.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, and congratulations for the BG office there. That is amazing. Very nice. All right. Next, I'm going to take Eva Ropati. I hope I'm not butchering your name. I'm so sorry about that. IVA. How can I help?
Hi, thank you so much. I'm tuning in from Las Vegas.
Nice.
And I am a level 2 now, but I do have a question. One of my downlines, they accidentally gave one of the referrals that enrolled just yesterday my link. So the enroller enrolled under my link instead of my downline. So we were trying to get that corrected, but is there a time frame to get that corrected?
Immediately reach out to Elena and explain the situation, and she will guide you from there. So make sure that the new member reaches out to Elena, and you as the leader also reaches out to Elena and explain that. She should be able to help and guide you. Because I have never experienced that, maybe one time, and Elena was able to help. So there is probably something that they can do and put you, like, change, the org chart from there, but that has to be an Elena discussion.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate you.
And congratulations on being level 2. That's amazing.
Thank
Great.
you.